Believe it or not, some of the biggest busts of all time had some good games in the NBA. In this video, we're going to look at some of the worst busts in NBA history's best game. Y'all definitely going to be surprised at some of these performances. Number 1 on this list is Anthony Bennett. He was drafted first in 2013 by the Cavs, becoming the first Canadian to be drafted number 1 overall.
Who, in your opinion, Steven, is the biggest NBA bust of all time?
NBA bust? How about Anthony Bennett, the number 1 overall pick of the Cleveland Cavaliers?
He only played 4 seasons in the NBA with career averages of 4.4 points, 3 rebounds, 0.5 assists, 0.4 steals, and 0.2 blocks, shooting 39% from the field, 26% from 3, and 67% from the free throw line. His best game was in 2014 against the Spurs. He had 20 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks, shooting 64% from the field, 33% from 3, and 42% from the free throw line. Up next is Kwame Brown. He was drafted number 1 overall in 2001 by the Wizards.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row.
His averages for his career are 6.6 points, 5.5 rebounds, 0.9 assists, 0.5 steals, and 0.6 blocks, shooting 49% from the field, 11% from 3, and 57% from the free throw line. His best game was against the Kings in 2004. That game he had 30 points, 19 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, and 3 blocks, shooting 75% from the field, 100% from 3, making 1, and 75% from the free throw line. Number 3 on this list is Darko Militates. He was drafted number 2 in the legendary 03 draft class ahead of Carmelo, Chris Bosh, and D. Wade.
Was smooth. I was like, that's the number 1 pick in the draft.
Right.
That in my mind. Now, not knowing about Brown and definitely not knowing about Darko.
Oh.
The guy that went number 2 ahead of you.
He played 12 seasons in the NBA with career averages of 6 points, 4.2 rebounds, 0.9 assists, 1.3 blocks, and 0.4 steals, shooting 46% from the field and 57% from the free throw line. His best game was in 2010 against the Warriors. He had 25 points, 16 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 7 blocks, shooting 63% from the field and 83% from the free throw line. Next is Greg Oden. He was taken number 1 overall in 2007 over KD.
I'll be remembered as the biggest bust in NBA history.
Even though he was a bust, it wasn't really his fault. Injuries caused him to have a short career. In his 3 seasons in the NBA, he averaged 8 points, 6.2 rebounds, 1.2 blocks, 0.5 assists, and 0.4 steals, shooting 57% from the field and 65% from the line. His best game was in 2009 against the Bulls, when he had 24 points, 20 rebounds, 5 blocks, 2 assists, and 2 steals, shooting 61% from the field and 83% from the free throw line. Up next is Hasheem Thabeet. He went number 2 in the 2009 draft class over Steph Curry, James Harden, and Tyreke Evans. I don't know why he went so high to begin with. I didn't think he was that good at UConn. In his 7 seasons in the NBA, he averaged 2.2 points, 2.7 rebounds, 0.1 assists, 0.8 blocks, and 0.2 steals, shooting 56% from the field and 57% from the free throw line. His best game was in 2012 against the Bobcats when he had 13 points, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks, 2 assists, and 2 steals, shooting 83% from the field and 100% from the line. Number 6 on this list is Johnny Flynn. He was in the same 2009 draft as Hasheem Thabeet, taking number 6 right before Steph Curry. He played 4 seasons in the NBA, averaging 9.2 points, 3.9 assists, 1.9 rebounds, and 0.7 steals, shooting 40% from the field, 33% from 3, and 80% from the free throw line. His best game was in 2010 against the Sixers when he had 29 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, 4 steals, and 1 block, shooting 57% from the field, 62% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. Up next is Adam Morrison. He was taken number 3 overall in the 2006 draft over guys like Rudy Gay, Kyle Lowry, and JJ Redick. In his 4 seasons in the NBA, he averaged 7.5 points, 2.1 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0.2 steals, and 0.1 blocks, shooting 37% from the field, 33% from 3, and 71% from the free throw line. His best game was in 2016 against the Pacers. He had 30 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block, shooting 52% from the field, 57% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. Last on this list is Sam Bowie. He was taken number 2 overall in the 1984 draft class over Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley. He played 10 seasons in the NBA, averaging 10.9 points, 7.5 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 1.8 blocks, and 0.5 steals, shooting 45% from the field, 30% from 3, and 74% from the line. His best game was in 1991 against the Timberwolves when he had 38 points, 21 rebounds, 9 blocks, 7 assists, and 3 steals, shooting 57% from the field, 33% from 3, and 91% from the free throw line. Did you know these busts had great games like this in the league? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more vids. Peace.